Welcome, let's play NBA 2k16.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Here's the pregame show, I guess.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our matchup tonight taking place in Milwaukee, the BMO Harris Bradley Center, as we watch the Bucks go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland. They've started the season on an extremely upbeat note, winning 8 of their first 9 games. They've been solid in just about every aspect. One of the guys to watch tonight is going to be Kevin Love. He's got that great combination of skill and motor, one of the more versatile power forwards in the game, Kenny, with that specific skill set.
Yeah, his skill set is really unique because he is a power forward who also can be a finesse forward. He can throw those long-range outlet passes and then step back for a 3. So it really is difficult to guard this guy, and his offensive approach is great.
You know, he's basically known for rebounding. His numbers were down last season, but he's still one of the best rebounders at the power forward spot in the NBA. So hopefully he can get those numbers back up to where they were.
And with that, it's just about time for the tip. Okay. We'll see you later.
I don't agree with that. I think we should watch the star player, the player I always use, Kyrie Irving. He makes about 90% of the points. He's like the best.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Bucks. Here with their Milwaukee fans, and then back on the road. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. They were dominated last year. Not a good matchup for them, going 1-3 in the season series.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Mozgov in at the 5 spot. And it's LeBron missing. And guys, the Greek Freak really improved his numbers across the board last season. Giannis was up in every measurable category except 3-point percentage.
He's really improved his shooting, though, overall. The 3 ball still eludes him a little bit here and there. But what I like, Kevin, is his aggressiveness. That's what's making the difference in his game right now.
Irving against Mayo. 8 feet away. Irving, good.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
They set the screen.
Try to pass it.
Feeds it to Monroe. The shot is off, and Cleveland will come the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Their percentage from
come on.
in that game was
those are like one of the easiest
like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Henson, a screen on Irving. Here's Carter Williams. Carter Williams with another miss. Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
This is the best start we've had. 2-2.
And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot to prove.
Defensively, offensively.
Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but seems to me he's already known for being that kind of guy.
That's a great point. Anybody who plays against him knows he looks plenty strong when you're banging with him. But if he needs to push and motivate himself by playing with a chip on his shoulder, well, a lot of guys have gone a long, long way in this league.
How's that a shooting foul? That guy's probably tried to shoot the ball.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Thompson and Varejao at the 4 and 5. Amon Shumpert is out there with Williams, and it's Richardson in at the 3 slot. And Jabari Parker is a rookie, drafted number 2 overall behind Andrew Wiggins. Clark, there was much debate about which of these players,
I'm so close
which of
to
these
the middle, and the guy
prospects
makes
would be better
shots.
NBA players. What do you think?
Well, I think both showed they're very capable of being stars in the league. Parker got off to a great start, averaging 30 minutes a game until, unfortunately, he has the
Team might actually have
ACL.
a challenge for me
And
this
Wiggins,
time.
conversely, went on to have a big-time season, winning Rookie of the Year.
Now, here's Richardson. That's good. Richardson's got his first bucket of the night.
Now, that's where you like your shots to come from.
Middleton right side.
Oh.
He kicks to Bayless. To the wing on the left. Now here's Vasquez. He's covered closely. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Bayless's shot is off.
And when you compare Wiggins and Parker, really 2 different types of players. I mean, Wiggins has that unmatchable athleticism. Parker beats you with an incredible skill and passion. Also, tremendous maturity for such a young player. How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
About 7 seconds
All
separating
the
the
people
shot
out on the
game
bench.
clocks.
Why are they on the bench?
Williams in the post. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Yeah, they've got a little bit more pep in their step as they start to put together some rhythm.
Bayless dishes to Monroe. And there's the pass to Bayless. 3-pointer. Can't get it to go. Thompson. The shot, no good. And so it's a close game as we wrap up
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a halftime show. Now they'll win it, but I think we're going to get them back.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, you expect the home team to take care of business, and they have. They didn't play flawlessly, but they held their own. Now we get to see the true test in the second half.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game could easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
It should be better.
Well, we've got a moment left set the floor, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Monroe is out there with John Henson. Then it's Carter Williams. Then it's Mayo. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3.
Take a minute.
Well, we've always talked about how scary Giannis could be when his jumper is hitting grade. Every year, it seems to be improving.
And last season, Kevin, he shot just under 50% from the floor, so that's a huge jump for him.
Bucks leading by 4.
This play was good, and then I almost nailed a shot. Goes around
1:21 left to play in the third. Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. And that one's good.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Now, here is Smith. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. No dice from 9 feet out.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. Unloads from 9. Can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 6.
There we go.
Outside Irving. Unloads from 13. Here's Mozgov. Rebound by Monroe.
He jumps up, grabs the ball.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
I should try to make a dunk instead. It probably would have been easy for this guy.
And here is Carter Williams.
10 feet tall.
Steps back and shoots. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And it's 6 points for Greg Monroe.
You know, a good job by the defender not getting fooled by the step back, but he still got the shot to fall.
A nice shot by Irving.
I thought it was like might actually make it for a second. It was like lined up with the
Bucks ahead. They're up
goal.
by
We
6.
just need more power.
And we're just moments away.
Come on, this is the quarter that we need to spike back.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game.
We need 6 more points without them scoring another point. Hard, but not impossible.
The Cavaliers trail by 6, and so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron is down low with Verja. Kyrie Irving is out there with Williams, and it's Shumpert in at the small forward position.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They lead by 4. 1:49 left in the fourth.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Middleton with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Middleton the pass to Parker. And he gets it to go.
You know, it was a pretty poor display from the field for them in the first half, but they've got the lead, and now the shots are starting to fall.
Yeah, it was a complete brick city in that first, but they've turned it around here in a big way. Yeah, clutch pass, with being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Really, Greg, just shows you the toughness and determination this man has. Impressive.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're up by 4. 1:29 left in the game. And the rejection by LeBron. Carter Williams against Irving. Right side Shumpert. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
2 more points.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Anderson Verja. And it's Kevin Love in for Williams. Carter Williams dishes to Middleton. Mozgov with the steal. Now Cleveland moving it
People
up.
are doing really good on defense.
The feed now to Irving. That misses. And a chance to tie it there.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
They retain possession. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time, Kevin, for the stars to shine.
No.
No good.
That ball went by way too quickly.
They wanted that one to go down.
They sure did.
Shot that ball
Love to
fast.
tie it up right there.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. And again, the Bucks miss.
Tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Bucks way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and-one right there. He almost had it.
Whoa!
First of 2, no
That was
good.
almost
Break
perfect.
to
And
Greg
just
Monroe.
Van
He's
Ven
checked in
cleared
for
off to the
Jabari
right.
Parker. J.R. Smith's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the second of 2 is good.
Crap, if we got both of them, we would have been tied up with them.
And they commit an intentional
Dude,
foul.
why would you do that?
One of those, so
Don't do that.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in
You have
order
plenty of
to
time
get the
left.
basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So it's the Bucks now.
Don't.
So they choose
I
to
can't control
intentionally
these
foul.
people. They're just pushing everyone around, and this is why we're gonna lose. Is there a way to, like, take that off? Because I don't like them just pushing up on the other team like that's gonna help. It's making our situation worse. They're gonna get more points. We're not gonna be able to. Missed this one. Let us have the ball.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
I really agree, but it has to happen on every possession. They need points every trip.
Oh,
down the trifecta.
sunk that in. Don't make penalties. This is what's gonna bring us down if we make a bunch of penalties. We can win this. We just need to make it into overtime.
They're behind by 1. 8 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
I'm only winning by 1 point, though. Penalties can still mess us up because they get 2 free shots and 1 penalty game.
Here's Carter Williams.
Take it.
Oh,
yes, thank God.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws
there you
are
go.
good. And it's
a
a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime.
Save the crowd from the
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before, but it never gets old. A textbook example of making play after play to lead the way.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
He went about his business tonight so efficiently on the offensive end. It was very savvy. It was a heads-up performance. It seemed like he had his hand on about every single basket, from scoring to assist.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
I wish a good night to you as well. My name's Shade Master, and I will see you in the next episode.